position of your choice. Just sitting your spine nice and tall. And then we'll just pinch the shoulders up towards your ears and then roll them back and down. And again, take a deep breath in and then pinch them up, breathing out, roll the shoulders back and down. Just do that a couple of times, breathing in and out. Again, breathing in and out. Okay, and then just settling the shoulders, lengthening the neck. Maybe just turning your palms upwards, resting onto your knees. And shutting your eyes, going inside. Allow for your expression to fall into a relaxed expression. And let's take a nice long deep breath in through your nose. And slowly breathing out through your nose. Taking a nice long deep breath in. Breathing all the way back out. Take a long deep breath in. Breathing all the way back out. And then this time, take a longer, deeper breath in. And gently nodding down your chin and holding on to your breath. And then raising your chin back up and breathing all the way back out again. Taking a long deep breath in and gently nodding your chin and holding on to your breath. And raising your chin back up and breathing all the way back out again. Take a longer, deeper breath in. And now breathe all of the way back out and go right down to the bottom of your exhalation. Lower down your chin and holding your breath out. Raising your chin back up and breathing in. And one more time, breathing out. Breathing out as completely as you can. Lower down your chin and holding your breath out. Raising chin back up, breathing in. And breathing out. And now this time as we breathe in, let's raise the arms nice and high, clasping your fingers together. As you breathe out, let's take a little rotation with your upper body. Breathing in, bring it back to the middle. Breathing out, taking a little rotation with your upper body. Breathing in, bring it back to the middle. And breathing out, let's lower down your hands, reaching all the way up towards the top end of your mat. Come up onto your knees for me and sitting back upon your heels. And just reaching up towards the top end of your mat, spreading out your fingers, just caterpillar your fingers up. Then as we look up between the hands, start to pull your body up and along the ground, rolling down the shoulders and lifting the chin up. Drawing up into a cat stretch, pulling up through your shoulders and into your back, looking up towards your navel. Then taking your head and your tailbone away and sitting all the way back down upon your heels. As we draw along the ground, let's breathe in, drawing the body up, shoulders down, lifting your chin. As you breathe out, let's pull on up through the shoulders, up into the back. Breathing in, head and tailbone away. Breathing out to sit back upon your heels. Breathing in as we draw the body up and along the ground. And as we breathe out, let's curl the toes, send the hips back and look up towards your navel. Breathing in, drawing forwards to a high, strong plank. And breathing out to bend the knees and sit back upon your heels. Breathing in, let's draw the body up and along the ground. And breathing out, let's press the hips away and let the head draw down through your arms. Breathing in, draw forwards to a high plank. And breathing out, let's bend the knees and let's sit back to your heels. Breathing in, drawing your body up and along the ground. And breathing out, sending the hips back and the head down through your arms. Breathing in, draw forwards to a high, strong plank. And breathing out, bending your knees, sitting all the way back down upon your heels. Couple more times. Breathing in as you draw the body up. And breathing out, pressing back through the hips and drawing the head down through your arms. Breathing in, draw forwards to a high plank. Breathing out to bend the knees and sit back upon the heels. And one more time, breathing in, bring the body up and through. And as you breathe out, let's curl the toes, staying in your downward dog and just treading it from one foot to the other. And just working the hips a little from side to side, drawing down one side and then the other. And just noticing how your legs are today, maybe how they compare from one to the other. And just working through the hips a little so that we ease out the lower back muscles. And then leaving the heels back, walking your hands all the way back in towards your feet. Just taking a hold of your elbows, draw your forehead down. Just letting your body hang there for a couple of breaths. So you can take a deep breath in and give a little sigh, letting your body hang. Again, deep breath in and a little sigh, letting your body go. One more time, deep breath in and then a little sigh, letting go of your arms and bend the knees and rolling through your spine. As we get to the top, clasping your fingers together, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's press away through the waist. Breathing in as you come back up. And again, breathing out, pressing away through the waist. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out, let's let the arms all the way back down by your side. Come on up to the top of your mat and bring your hands in towards your heart. Let's take a deep breath in, raising both arms. And as you breathe out, let's take a big dive forwards, bending your knees where you need to. Breathing in, right leg, stepping on back, releasing the knee to the floor, lifting the chin up. And breathing out, let's step back and hold into a high plank. Breathing in, lower down to your knees, your belly, your chest. And breathing out, gently draw into an upward dog, sliding the shoulder blades down. Breathing in as you lower, engaging with your core, breathing out as we push up to plank and back off into a downward facing dog. Breathe in, right foot stepping up and through, releasing your left knee down and upon the floor, lifting the chin. Breathing out, lightly step your left foot through and fold in towards your knees. Take a little micro bend to the knees as you unroll through your spine, breathing in, gaze up to your thumbs. Breathing out, hands back to your heart. Breathing in, let's raise both arms. As you breathe out, take a nice big dive on forwards. Breathing in, left leg, stepping back, releasing the knee and lifting your chin up. Breathing out, let's step back and hold into a high plank. Breathing in, lower down to your knees, belly and chest. And breathing out as we draw to an upward dog, elbows in, shoulders are down. Breathing in as you lower, and as you curl the toes, breathing out, push off the ground to plank, and back off into a downward dog. Breathing in, left leg, stepping through, lift the chin, releasing the toes. Breathing out, right leg, lightly step it up, and folding in towards your knees. Breathing in as we unroll through your spine, gaze up to your thumbs. Breathing out, hands back to your heart. Breathing in, let's raise both arms. Breathing out, let's dive the body forwards. Breathing in, right leg, stepping on back, and just pushing away through the heel and raising your left arm. And let's just look on up towards your thumb. And really activate the back leg, so taking a nice good calf stretch into that back leg. Take some deep breaths, in through your nose, out through your nose. And then let the back knee down upon the floor there for me. Come up through the middle and drawing your arms up, nice and high here, lifting, reaching away, hips draw forwards a little. Take a deep breath in and out. And then letting your arms down, push gently back upon the back knee and draw back your toes. Send back your tailbone, find that calf and then find that hamstring stretch. And then we'll move it forwards again. Curl the toes and step the feet together behind you. And then come on down to your knees, your belly and your chest. Now let's just place the hands beneath your chin. And let's take the right leg up a little. Bend the knee if it feels good to, and slowly take your leg back a little to work into warming up the back muscles. And then drawing the leg all the way back down. As you raise your leg up, breathing in, and as you send the leg back, breathing out. Breathing in to lower, and then again with the right leg, breathing out, bend the knee, point the toes, send the leg back. Breathing in to bring it back down. Breathing out to send the leg over. And breathing in to bring it back down. Two more there. Breathing out. Keeping the leg a little straighter if your back's tight today. One more time. Breathing out, sending the leg over. And breathing in as you come on back. And let's take the hands to sit beneath your shoulders, gently drawing to an upward facing dog, floating the elbows in, lifting the chin up. And then gently lower your body all the way back on down. Curl the toes, engage the core, breathe in, push up to plank, and breathe out into a nice long downward facing dog. Breathing in, right foot stepping through, releasing your left knee. Let's lift the chin up. And breathing out, lightly step up with the left leg and fold in towards your knees. Breathing in as we pull up through the belly, drawing all the way back out to standing. And breathing out, hands coming back to your heart. Breathing in, let's raise both arms. Breathing out, diving your body forwards. Breathing in, left leg, stepping it back, keep the knee above the ground, push into the left hand, raise your right arm up. And just again, taking a couple of breaths here, really activate that back leg into calf stretch. And then letting your knee back down. Let's come up a little through the middle. If you can, raising your arms a little, pressing them away so we Work into a little bit of the hip flexor stretch, not holding too much at this point. And then bring the arms back down and moving off into your calf and hamstring stretch. Dig the heel in, extend back through the tailbone. So we're just warming the back, warming all the muscles up through your body. And then we're moving it forwards again. Hands either side of your foot, curl the toes and step the feet together behind you. Lower down onto your knees, belly and chest. We'll take the feet a little bit wider, taking your right arm across the top and your left fingers down to the floor. Take a breath in, coming up onto your forearm. And as you breathe out, let's glance over your right shoulder, left shoulder, sorry. And see if you can see your left foot, or maybe indeed your right foot as well. And gently bring it back on round. Okay, swapping it over. Fingertips down to the floor, take a breath in, come up onto your forearm. As you breathe out, glancing over your shoulder. Again, deep breath in through your nose. Out through your nose. Bring it all the way back round again. Hands beneath your shoulders. Gently bring the body up into an upward dog, increasing the natural curve in your lumbar spine. And then releasing it all the way back on down. Narrow the legs, engage the core. Breathe in as you push up to plank. And breathe out into a long downward facing dog. Breathing in, let's step forwards with the left foot, releasing your right knee down and lifting your chin. And then breathing out, stepping forwards with your right foot and folding. Breathing in, pull up through the belly, unroll through your spine, gaze up to your thumbs. Breathing out, hands to your heart. Okay, coming into a couple of our jump backs now. Breathing in, raising your arms. Breathing out and diving your body forwards. Breathing in, raise the gaze. And breathing out, step or hop back. Breathing in, hover or come to the belly. And roll forwards if you can over your toes. Breathing out, high roll over your toes. And looking up towards your navel. Breathing in, round your back, look forwards. And breathing out, step or hop to your hands. Breathing in, lifting your chin up. Breathing out, lower deeper upon your legs. Breathing into a roll through your spine, gaze up to your thumbs. Breathing out, follow your hands back to your heart. Breathing in, follow the thumbs up. And breathing out, let's dive the body forwards. Breathe in, lift the chin. Breathing out, step or hop back. Breathing in as we hover if you can, come to the belly, rolling over the toes. Breathing out, high roll over the toes, engaging the core all the way through there. Breathing in, pull up to your toes, look forwards. Breathing out, step or hop to your hands. Breathing in, lifting your chin up. And breathing out, fold a little deeper. Breathing in and roll through your spine, gaze up to your thumbs. Breathing out, hands back to your heart. Breathing in, raising your arms. Breathing out and diving your body forwards. Breathing in, lift your gaze. Breathing out, step or hop back. Breathing in, pulling forwards over your toes. Breathing out, high lift and roll back over your toes. Breathing in, come up to your toes, look forwards. Breathe out, step or hop to your hands. Breathing in, lifting your chin. And breathing out, folding a little deeper. Breathing in and roll through your spine. Gaze into your thumbs. Breathing out, hands to your heart. Now this time, coming down into fierce posture, chair posture. Bend your knees. Raising your arms, pushing away. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, let's open the chest and fold the body forwards. Breathe in, looking up. Breathing out, step or hop back. Breathing in, hover, come up to roll over your toes. Breathing out, roll high over your toes. Place your left foot flat to the floor at the back and step your right foot up between your hands and come on up into preparation of warrior one. Breathe in, turning your palms open, the shoulders back, and breathing out, raising your arms and looking up towards your thumbs. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, hands back down either side of your foot and step the feet back together behind you. Hover, breathing in, rolling up over your toes, and breathing out, high roll up over your toes. Place your right foot flat to the floor of the back and step your left foot through to the top. As you come up, open up your shoulders again, and then turning the palms upwards, raising them up to the ceiling. And taking a deep breath in. As you breathe out, bring the hands back down. Step the feet back together behind you. Chaturanga Dandasana. Breathing in, rolling up over your toes. And breathing out, rolling high over your toes. Gaze up to your navel. Breathing in, round the spine, look forwards. Breathing out, step or hop to your hands. Breathing in, lifting your chin. And breathing out, fold a little deeper. Then breathe in, bend your knees, sit low, bring your arms around, gaze up to your thumbs. And breathing out, release your arms all the way back down by your side. Hands back into the heart, we'll take another round. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, sit low into the heels, pull the belly back, raise your arms. You can, of course, separate your hands. See how things are feeling today. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, open the chest, fold forwards, head into your knees. Breathe in, lift your chin. Breathing out, step or hop back. Breathing in, hover, roll over the toes if you can. Breathing out, high roll over the toes. Place your left foot flat to the floor, step your right foot through to the top of your mat. This time, come all the way straight up into warrior one. Reaching your fingertips high to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, back on down and step the feet back together behind you. Hover, breathing in, rolling up over your toes. Breathing out, high roll over your toes. Right foot flat to the floor, left foot stepping up between your hands. Come straight up into warrior one for me, looking on up towards your thumbs. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, hands back down either side of your foot, step the feet back together behind you. Hover the body, breathing in, rolling up over your toes. Breathing out, high lift and roll over your toes. Breathing in, round the back, pull the belly up, look forwards. Breathing out, step or hop to your hands. Breathing in, lifting your chin. And breathing out, fold a little deeper. Breathe in, bend your knees, sit low, bring your arms around. And breathing out, come all the way back out to standing. Okay, hands back into your heart. Coming into triangle sequence here. Take a deep breath in, raising your arms now. As you breathe out, let's fold the body on forwards. Stepping back with your left leg, remaining forwards with the right foot. Now if we can just bring up your right elbow to your right knee, and with your left arm, take a big circle, breathing in. As you breathe out, bring that arm all the way back behind you, and then looking over your shoulder for a couple of breaths. Tucking your tailbone under, preparing for extended side stretch. Just giving the shoulder, the neck a little bit of release. And then as we bring back out your left arm, take it up and above your ear. Then taking down your right hand, if you can, to the floor. And then looking up to your thumb. If you feel that that's a little bit low today, by all means keep the elbow on the knee. So reaching, taking a lovely diagonal line all the way down that left hand side of your body. Feel the inner thigh muscles getting a little bit of a workout and stretch in the right leg. And then let's let that arm brush around the front body, pushing hard through your right foot, and come on up to warrior two. So opening up your back hip a little, gazing along the centre of your right hand, pulling the arm backwards, pulling the arm forwards. Okay, now reaching backwards towards your back leg, straighten your front leg, dig the heel in if you can, draw the toes back, and reach your right arm across and over into your reverse warrior. And then bring your foot flat down. Keep both of your legs straight this time. Maybe move your back heel in a bit closer. Okay, you want to feel again that you're in control of this posture. Tuck your tailbone under. As you move your upper body across, move out towards the right. Take your right hand towards your right leg, and then look up towards your left hand. Now working into triangle, you want to feel the left hand lower back region working here for you. Stretching a little higher, drawing down a little further. Taking some breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. And then bending a little into your right leg. Take down your left arm either to your leg, or if you can, go beyond your foot. Then from here, taking your right hand to your lower back to revolve. If it feels good to, raising your right arm up. And if it feels really good to, straightening your right leg. Draw the shoulders back from your ears, and then doing your best to rotate through the back and through the shoulders on your reverse triangle. And now bending your right knee, clasping your fingers to the back body and letting your right shoulder draw down on the inside of your knee. Dropping your head and looking towards your back foot, coming into your humble warrior. So bend the right knee as well as you can now. Let the neck and the shoulders release. And then moving it back a little, just enough that you're able to take your right arm underneath your right leg and maybe find the fingers. Now if you don't want to lift up to Bird of Paradise today, stay as you are. If you want to walk back up with your left foot and step it so it's next door to your right, then push hard into your left foot and see if you can lift your right leg up off the ground for Bird of Paradise. If it's all going well, maybe give that leg a little bit of a kick out. And then re-bending the knee, lowering your body back and down, stepping your left leg back, and then taking both hands down to the inside of your foot. Now if you can roll onto the outside edge of your left foot, and with your right foot, slide it down, either to be in front or on top of your left leg. Then if you can, raising your right arm up to the ceiling, holding out into your side plank. So really pull up through the waist, really pull up through the core center. And then bring your hand back down to the floor. Push back out into a downward facing dog. Spreading out your fingers, extending away through your tailbone. Okay, now taking your right leg up nice and high. Bend the knee back a little. Open up a little there with your hip. And now I'm just going to float you down into your pigeon posture. So draw your right knee towards your right wrist. And then lower your leg back down on the floor. Now today you might just want to pile up your hands and take your forehead down in a palm. You might want to bring up your back leg and take a quad stretch. Alright, I'm going to leave that up to you. Okay, so with the right leg you should be feeling a little stretch coming into the hips and the glutes. If we bring up the left leg also, then you'll find you get a little bit of a quad stretch. But again, see what you're feeling today, see what feels good for you. Don't push it if it's not feeling great. Trying to get the shoulders on the level if we can. And then letting that leg down. Hands back to the floor. And we're going to come up to your downward dog again. So curl the toes on the back leg and lightly send yourself back on up again. Stepping through with your right foot. And then bringing your left leg halfway up your mat. So you've got half the stride of the others. Bring the body up and square off your hips. And coming in for a back prayer position or holding onto your elbows. Moving out of your waist. And then if you can, lowering your chin towards your shin. Or just coming down to halfway. Whatever feels good for you today. Certainly wherever you get to, you'll be feeling the hamstrings. They're both working and they're holding you in position, so they're working out and stretching. And then bending your right knee a little, coming up to about halfway, leaning forwards and lifting your back leg into warrior three. So keeping your back leg straight, making the standing leg as straight as you can. And then lowering down, either both hands or just your right hand. So it's like a little diagonal off from your right foot. Taking your left arm up to the ceiling, point the toes on your left leg, and maybe turning and looking up towards your left hand. And then lower your left arm, lower down your left leg, folding in towards your knees. Bending the knees a little on the way up. Take a deep breath in. And breathing out, hands back into your heart. Now I'm going to take a couple of balances here just to get that right leg off the ground here for you. So let's open back with your shoulders and start off with your tree posture. So sliding up your right foot. Place it either to your calf or above your knee. Bring your hands in towards your heart. And then slowly making your way up through the midline of your body. And taking your right hand back behind your left if you can. Encouraging that knee to open up here. Alright, now letting your right arm down and take a hold of your right foot, coming into our dancer. Lowering down your left arm for counterbalance, and then bring your foot and your hand away behind you. So feel the shoulder open a little, feel the quad stretch again in the other leg. And then gently bring it up and into eagle. So bending your standing leg, wrap your right leg around, take your left arm across, right arm underneath. Bind the arms if you can. And then let's come gently forwards, elbow down towards your knee if you can today. And then slowly back on up. Open the chest, a little kick out through the leg if you can, bring it on down. Hands back into your heart. Okay, let's come to the other side. Take a deep breath in, raising both arms. As you breathe out, let's dive the body on forwards. Stepping back with your right leg. Taking your left elbow to your left knee. And with one looping circle, breathe in, bring your right arm all the way back. And let it wrap around the back of your body. Again, tucking your tailbone under, looking back up over your shoulder. And now bring back out your right arm. Let it come up past your ear. If it feels good to, take your right hand to the floor in front of your foot. and then looking upwards towards your thumb. Keeping the body to open, pushing firmly through both feet. Inner thigh working hard on the left hand side now. And then let that arm brush around the front body. Push hard through your left foot, come through to warrior two. Opening up your front knee, tucking your tailbone under, lengthening through your fingers. And a nice good, again, equal balance between your feet. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, straighten the front leg, dig the heel in if you can, reaching up and back and over, looking up towards your left hand. Okay, then come back on up, keep your legs straight, maybe just move the back leg in a bit closer for stability. Tuck your tailbone slightly under and relax the shoulders. As you slide your body across to the left, breathing out, breathing in, and then breathing out, lowering your left hand to your left leg and raising your right arm, looking on up, and feel the oblique muscles working out here, the lower back muscles working out here on the right hand side of your body. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, bend your left knee a little as you bring your right arm across. Either take your right hand to your leg or beyond and towards the floor. Then from here, twist and either take your left hand to your lower back or bring it up to the ceiling. Then if you can, straightening out your left leg and looking on up towards your thumb. And again, always just remember, shoulders drawn back. Rotate through the shoulders and the ribs. And then deep bend into your left knee. Humble warrior next. So we've got the fingers clasping up behind you, shoulder dropping down the inside of your leg and looking towards your back foot. Shoulder girdle stretch coming up through your arms, your upper back. And then we've got a little inner thigh work coming on here in that left leg. Alright, move it back a little, enough so that you can take your left arm beneath your left leg and find the fingers if you wish to. Either stay here or walk back up your right foot. Push down into your right foot and see if you can lift your left leg up off the ground. And then if you've managed that upward lift today, maybe take the leg a little further. And then bringing it gently back down again, bending the knee on the way down. Stepping back with your right foot and taking both of your hands to the inside of your foot. Rolling to the outside edge of your right foot and sliding your left leg either in front or on top. And then raising your left arm up, coming into your side plank. Again, activating the oblique muscles beneath your body. Back strength here. Balance. Obviously a little bit of arm strength coming on that right arm. And now let's turn the body and push back off into a downward facing dog. Alright, send the hips away from you, send your sit bones back. Let's raise the left leg high, bend the knee, point the toe, opening the hip. And now let's bring your left knee towards your left wrist and come on down, coming down into pigeon here today. So again, lowering down maybe your forehead into your fingers, and if you want to be in the passive pigeon posture, absolutely stay. If you're okay with bending up the back leg, reaching around with your right arm right leg coming up, and then balancing your body as well as you can today. Shoulders nice and level. Alright, and gently letting that leg go. Hands to the floor, curling the toes. Push gently back on out into your downward facing dog again. Now let's step through with your left leg. Bring your right leg halfway up your mat and place the heels in alignment with each other. Bring the body up. Push back through your sit bones. Flatten your back as well as you can. Reach round for a back prayer or hold your elbows today. Either hold out at halfway, or if you took it lower last time, see if you can do that again on this side as well. And breathe wherever you get to. Try not to hold your breath. Your body needs that new energy. In through your nose, out through your nose. Okay, now we're just going to start to get ready to come up into Warrior 3. Bend the knee a little, coming on up, leaning your body weight forwards, lifting your back leg, flexing your back foot. Nice straight back leg, straightish standing leg if you can. And then drawing down left fingers to the floor, or both hands if you need that. And then raising your right arm up, point the toes. And then let's open the body out to the right. And then lower down your right hand, lower down your right leg, folding down and in towards your knees. And take a nice deep breath in, coming all the way back out to standing. And breathing out, hands back into your heart. Alright, letting it go a sec. So we're going to come down into those balances on the other leg. So when you're ready, you're going to slide out that left leg, placing it somewhere along the leg, trying to avoid pushing against a joint. And then drawing your arms up through the midline. Taking the left hand back behind the right. Chin lifts a little here. Okay, releasing down your left arm, taking hold of the left foot, coming into your dancer, bringing your right arm forwards, opening up your left shoulder and quad muscle. And then gently, let's come on through, coming into eagle, wrapping your left leg around, taking your right arm across, hooking the arms up together, and then drawing forward. So loads of things happening with this one. You've got your hips working, your lower back muscles stretching, shoulder girdle, got that wrist wrap stretch. Many, many, many things. And balancing at the same time as well. And then gently coming on up, extending, unravel, kick away for a second, bring it back on down. Okay, step back to the middle of your mat for me. So let's bring the body down. If you're okay to come down from a turn out, then do. If not, come down another way. So rising up high, lowering your body down. And then taking your hands to come forwards, and if you would like to, coming into crow. So a little bit of softness there to the elbows, knees latching on around the back of your arms or beneath your armpits, if that feels like a good one to go with today. And so we're moving it forwards, and then once you get into your perch, then thinking about the lower back release, so breathing into that. Maybe if you've got your knees around your arms. You've got a good inner thigh workout, but also you might feel the stretch there. And grip your fingers down, the fingertips down into the mat. That helps sometimes. And then when you're ready, slowly dismount. Good. All right, come on down to a seated position, hopefully not too high off the ground. Okay, straighten out your left leg and drop your right foot towards the inside of your left leg. Draw your knee back a little perhaps. And let's just take a nice deep breath in, raising your right arm. As you breathe out, let's stretch across towards your left leg, releasing your forehead down. Feel the stretch, releasing your lower back muscles. Got a hamstring stretch here as well. Maybe a little bit feeling you're opening up the inner thigh here too. And then drawing your body up. Now I'm just going to take my left arm across, palm facing open. It's the back of the hand pressing against the front of your thigh. Sit yourself back upon your left buttock and then lengthen and look over your right shoulder. And twisting through the neck, keeping the shoulders level. And now bring it back, taking your left hand back behind you, your right hand back behind you, right hand back. Pushing down through your toes, pushing down into your knee, and then if you can, lift your hips up off the ground, reaching your left arm back and over. And then slowly bring yourself back on down. And we change sides. So bring the left leg in. And then let's reach across with your left arm to your right leg. Now bring the body back on up. And let's go the other way. So let's have the back of the hand around the front of your thigh, pushing back into your right buttock and lengthen, looking up over your shoulder. And then gently bring it back round. And taking down your left hand to the floor with your fingers pointing away, coming up onto your foot, coming up onto your knee, and then just opening your body back a little, looking up towards your right hand. And then gently bring it all the way back on down again. Okay, I'm going to bring you down upon your back. So very gently lowering yourself down. When you get there, bend your knees up and be able to find your heels with your fingers. Now I'm just going to work into lifting your hips a little off the ground. So we take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, work your lower back upon the floor, peel the spine away from the ground, come on up to your shoulders, take a deep breath in, and then breathing out, let's lower the back down, vertebrae after vertebrae. Again, deep breath in, breathing out, let's ripple the back up and away from the ground, come on up to your shoulders, breathing in, and then breathing out, lowering your back down, vertebrae after vertebrae. Again, deep breath in, As you breathe out, rippling up. Now you can go back down again, or you can stay lifted and clasp your fingers up beneath your back. And then, because we're staying, get into a position where you can really utilise your quad muscles. Really fire up your thighs. Feel the core connection here. Slow down the breath. In through your nose, out through your nose. If this feels a little bit intense though, go back down and just work your back up and down. And then letting your arms loose again and slowly lowering your back down. Okay, just tuck your feet in towards you and just wrap your arms around your legs. Hug your knees in and then tuck your head in too and just rock a little side to side. And then let the head back, let the legs down. Okay, now just walking your right foot out to the side. And then drop your right knee down into the middle of the mat. Take your left ankle to the side of your right knee and let both legs lower down towards the ground. Raising your right arm up and then reaching up with your left hand and pulling your left arm up a little. So you feel that stretch through the armpit, through the shoulder and through the hips. And then gently bring it back on up. Plant the feet back to the floor, walk the left knee out to the side and drop it down into the middle. Take the outside edge of your right foot to the side of your left knee. Swap your hands over and pull up on your left wrist. And gently bring it back on up. Okay, now sliding your legs away, letting both of your arms come down by your side. Placing your palms up towards the ceiling, and we're just going to settle down here just for a few moments of relaxation. So if you can take a deep breath in through your nose, and then just sigh out of your mouth. Again, take a deep breath in through your nose. A little sigh out of your mouth. One more time, deep breath in. And now sigh down, mouth shut, and just sighing down deep into your body. And now, just as we started, allow your expression to fall again, so it feels open. Your eyebrows maybe lift a little, relaxing your jaw. And just releasing the muscles around your shoulders. Relaxing your arms. Relaxing your hands. Relaxing the muscles along the back of your body, including your glutes. Try not to clench them. Relaxing the muscles through the front of your body, your chest, your belly. relaxing those major muscles in your legs, your quads, your hamstrings, your calf muscles, and relaxing your feet. And maybe just feel that your whole body is opening out. Shoulders opening out. If it feels okay, your knees and your feet are dropping open. And now just become aware of the ground beneath you, beneath your mat, beneath the floorboards, the foundations of your house. There lies the ground, the earth. And just remembering that whole connection to you, to everybody, to the earth. Just being a little aware of your heartbeat, and then totally unaware. Be aware that your breath is still there, but you're not really concentrating on it anymore. And now just starting to move a little back into your hands. Your fingers gently moving. Moving into your feet, your ankles. Moving your feet back to the ground again. And just rocking your knees a little side to side. And then taking yourself gently across to one side. And then carefully pressing back on up to seated. And find your seated position again. And sitting calm, the shoulders are open, the spine is tall. And let's take a breath in, raising your arms. Connect to the top, and as you breathe out, come to your crown, your third eye, your throat, your heart. And feel free to join me with an om or listen along.